everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Chadi. First of all, I'm going to talk Moringa, but first of all, I'm going to say why I'm not doing videos for right now. I might be doing, one here, one there, but my mother is 94 years old, and she has pancreas cancer. So as you can understand, she's my very, very, very first priority right now. I really can't even go very far away from her. She needs me, and and so it's very hard to. It's really hard to do a video when you are worried about about my mother. She may need me for something, and so on. So that is the main reason why I haven't done a video recently. I hope that will change, but right now it's what it is. But I do appreciate you missing me very much. I mean, I miss you every day. Every night I go to bed and I think, oh, maybe tomorrow I can do a video. But something happens, and by the time I go to bed at night, I'm exhausted. Really, I am. Not so much physically, I think mentally more than anything else. It's a lot to think about. So, yeah. Well, let's talk Moringa. I have made a video and I was going to upload it actually. I made it the other day. I don't know, I thought, I'll go ahead and do it. I had some comments and I wanted to make sure that, I wanted to answer some of the comments of Moringa in the video. But this morning, I was in a computer. Notice I had a few more comments and I was looking at them. One thing led to the other one. I saw some other ones. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it today. So here I am. Okay, one of the comments that I got, and this one is not just very recently, but sort of in a way. But I do want to answer this one because it was one of the first ones that I remember seeing in my comments, because I do read my comments, believe it or not. Anyway, the person was saying she was very firm about Moringa is a food, it's not a medicine. I never say it was a medicine. Moringa is a food. Yes, it is. Okay. But it's used also as an alternative medicine, which to me, alternative medicine means that it's not a drug. It's something, from the earth, plants, whatever, plants. They're made out of it, and you can take to help some of the symptoms of different things. So that's what, by reading and studying it, and I studied it, and I read it, and I went all over the world around it. And I'm talking about in every language, I think, with the subtitles I have studied, okay? So, okay, Moringa is a food. So you got that one answered. And before I go any further, let me answer some of the other ones, okay? Another one was just recently. Something about Moringa. You should not go to the doctor to ask permission to take Moringa, okay? Because it's like asking, now this is a comment, it's like asking your doctor about if you can eat, for instance, green beans or apples. Well, folks, as some of you may know, there's certain medicine, especially if you're taking medication, and I do, still taking some, okay? Until I have surgery and the problem is resolved, I still taking some medicine. Some medicines you cannot take, and I'm talking now prescription medication. Certain ones, you cannot take it with milk, and some of them you even take it with orange juice. In other words, because it contradicts the medicine, I don't know. It doesn't work as well. So I hope you understand what I'm saying, okay? So that puts you, and not only that, when I talk about Moringa, I talk about me, Moringa, how I discover it, how I'm using it, and how it's helping me. I never tell anyone, take it. I don't think so. in either one of those 2 videos that I made of Moringa. I didn't tell anyone, you take this because this is wonderful. No, I said it's great for me. I love it. I've taken it and it's helping this, and this. Okay? So, therefore, it's great. I did ask my doctor because I am taking, some medicine that I didn't know whether it'll contrariate my medication, because it can, by the way, it can. So that's why I asked my doctor, okay? And it was fine, no problem. They also tell you, if you have any questions, if you want to know anything about it, and I'm talking about any little detail, you Google. You get up there and you Google. You do your research. I'm not going to do the research for you. I'm going to tell you that right now. You're going to do your research for yourself. Okay? Now, 2 things you might want to research is this. First of all, what is the medicinal, no medication, medicinal benefits of Moringa? And also, what are the nutritional benefits of Moringa? Okay, there's 2 different ones. One, I will help you on different types of different conditions, and I'm gonna say which ones, okay? And the other one tells you about the nutritional intake of Moringa in your body, which is gonna blow you away. Either one, okay? So I want you to go Google that. Nutritional benefits and medicinal benefits, okay? Now, in many ways, I have said medication. So here we go, all right? So, yes, I take medicine, I take Moringa. I take mine different times in the day, actually. Sometimes I have certain medication I have to take early before I eat or anything. So, and then I go on and take my other blood pressure and stuff like that right after that. And, excuse me. It's burping. And then I take my Moringa. I take 4 capsules a day, 250 milligrams of each capsule. So I take 1,000. 4 capsules, so there's 1,000 milligrams a day minimum. There's times when I will take 2 at night before I go to bed, so I'll take 1,500 milligrams, and it works for me. I don't know what's gonna work for you. It works for me. Now, everything I'm saying is me. I'm not a doctor. I'm not in a medical anything. Okay, so I don't want you to even listen to what I'm saying, which is contradiction, right? I want you to do your research, please. And you make up your mind whether you want to take the Moringa or not. It's up to you. Hey, I'm not twisting nobody's arm. You know what? Here. I just don't want the comments. Because to tell you the truth, the comments are annoying sometimes. It's like you didn't hear what I said in my videos. So I'm trying to make it as clear as possible. Also, Moringa, which I have done it since the beginning, okay? I kept mine in the fridge because it says to put it in a cool, dark place. It helps. The Moringa, of course. Now, in the bags they come in, because they are a special type of bag, it's probably fine. But you still want to put it in a cool place. So I put mine, since I have mine in a container, because I do my capsules individually. To me, it's faster than trying to use the pill contraction to do all the pills. And I can do more by hand than I can in the little tray. I don't know why, but I can. So, excuse me. So I put mine in the fridge. It's a cool place. It's a dark place. And it does wonderful. Okay? Another comment was, why don't I put it in the same amount in a smoothie? I tried. I did. That's the first thing I did. I just don't like the taste, to tell you the truth. Now, I love to taste fresh, the leaves off the tree. I'd eat them. I mean, right there, I just pick them and eat them. But the powder is so intense and so much of it that I don't particularly enjoy the smoothies. But I can take the capsules and it goes down real fast, no problem. Now I may have a smoothie with my fruits, all the kind of vegetables, but not the moringa. That is my choice. The same way that Brad from the big family homestead tried to say, oh, I can take the powder by itself. I can put it in my mouth, believe me. You don't want to do that either. It's pretty wacky. I tried some of it. No, I didn't like that either. Again, that's just me. But if you want to put it in a smoothie, by all means, like I said, that's the very first thing that I did. And I could put so much in there and put it on. My daughter takes it in actually in a smoothie every morning. I just didn't really particularly like the taste. What can I say? But I do like it fresh. I like the leaves. I had cooked with them. I had put it in a salad. I put it in omelets. Name it. I have some already dried up, and I'll take them off the tree real quick and put them in, make me an omelet, toast them around, whatever. That I like, okay? Moringa has changed my life. If I did not take moringa, okay, and I'm talking about me right now, not about anybody, okay? I have really bad arthritis. I have arthritis on my hands, which I'm doing okay right now. I have it in the back of my neck really bad. I had 2 accidents when I was in my 30s, 40s. One was in my 30s, I think the other one was in my 40s, where somebody hit me from the back. And I had whiplash. Nobody got hurt, and I didn't think I was fine. Well, when you get older, it comes to haunt you. And so I have arthritis in there. I have arthritis in the lower back also. And the main reason is because I'm very strong, and I carry all the time heavy stuff. I don't think about it. And let me tell you, that's one advice I want you to take. Don't pick up anything heavy. Make sure you have some kind of a protection on your back or something, because really, that's where I am right now. But with the moringa, I don't feel it. And that's wonderful. But I do take protection right now when I do something. I live in my place over here is rocky. And if you find, sometimes I look at this rock, oh, this is just the right size I need. And by I start digging, that thing is 3 feet by 4 feet. And half feet thick. So, again, but I have taken measurements to do these things so that I won't hurt myself now. But I didn't when I was younger. We do a lot of things when we were younger that, we really shouldn't. But we do it, and then we pay for it when it gets to my age. So those I had all of those. And my knees also, of course, my knees were, as I say, I had arthritis everywhere. By taking the moringa, it has helped me tremendously. I used to get up in the morning and aches and pains everywhere. Now, even though, say I had a real heavy day that I did, strenuous work, which I do all the time, unfortunately, maybe by the end of the day, I'm sore. I'm not gonna lie to you. But because I'm taking moringa, and this is when it comes in, my extra 2 moringa sometimes in the evening. But I get up in the morning and I'm not sore. It's just like I'm a new person. So this is why I do it. And like I said, the only advice I have given you in this video is to protect your back. Protect anything before you do anything, okay? Because like I said, it'll come to haunt you. This is the things that we really don't think about. So moringa has really changed my whole attitude about a lot of different things. For instance, today I got up and literally I couldn't hear from the right. My left ear supposedly is deaf. Well, folks, it's not deaf. I kept telling them it isn't, but nobody listened to me, right? I finally had somebody to listen to me. No, it's not deaf. But this morning, and that's the deaf one, okay? This morning, my right ear, I could hear less on my right ear, which is the good one, than I did my left ear. And it was because allergies. So what I did this morning, as soon as I took my very first pill, which, like I said, I need to take it about 30 minutes before I eat, I took my Moringa. And already it's just, it's been a few hours, but it's been awesome so far. I can finally hear it again because the Moringa helps inflammation. It helps a lot of things. But inflammation, it has an anti-inflammatory in the plant itself, okay? So that's what it does. And I think that's why it's helping my arthritis really, really well. Now, another comment that I had, it was about the seeds. That you shouldn't eat seeds. There was nowhere there that said, no, and I wish I could remember everything. My copier is not working, or I would have made a copy real quick and show you exactly what they said. But it says something to this effect, okay? That she had researched it 100 times and, or over 100 times, and there was nowhere there that said that you could eat safely the seeds. Well, I don't eat the seeds, and I think I mentioned that on my second video. Because if anything is iffy, I know what I put it in my body, to tell you the truth. So I don't eat I don't eat the seeds. But guess what? People do eat the seeds. And that's true. I don't want you to, like I said, I don't want you to do it. Rush and do it either. Okay? So lick my lips. Do not do it. Research it. I'm not going to do it. For the main reason that I do not want to put anything in my body that it could harm it. Okay? The only reason I want the seeds, and I got trees planted, and I'm 7 foot tall, and I planted it in April. And I had it in my backyard, and where I had it wasn't a good place for it, so I changed it and moved it to the front, where it faces the south. It gets a lot of sun, and Moringa is very happy there. Anyway, so we're 7 feet tall already. Excuse me, I guess. But it did not flower. No, of course, since it didn't flower, I didn't have any of the beans or the drumsticks. But what I want to do with the seeds, really, is get plenty of them and make my oil. Oil is very good. The oil of the seeds, you can put it on your salad. You can fry with it. You can put it in your face. I can wait. I need it in my face really bad. I can, it's very versatile. So actually it's very good for you. The oil from the seed. Again, research it. And I'm going to say that word over and over again if I have to. So this is why I actually wanted my Moringa, not only for the leaves, because that's more common than what we do is eat the leaves or the powder made from the leaves. But the beans, the beans you can eat when and you can, when they're small, it's like a green bean, and if you get them small enough, they'll be tender, and you can stir fry them and so on. I have not eaten one yet, but I can't wait to do that. But when they get big, like the drumstick, which is not a chicken, by the way, it's like a drum and a stick. Do you play the drums? Okay. Then you get all the seeds out, and I'm gonna save them to make the oil. Now, to make the oil, just a little bit of oil. It takes about 7 pounds of seeds. Do you know how many seeds that is? That's a lot of seeds. It's gonna take me forever, but I'm gonna do it. Eventually, I want to have a whole orchard of Moringa. Right now, I'm experimenting if it's working in my area. I'm in Central Texas. And normally, the weather is not too bad. But, we'll see how it goes. Okay? And I'm trying to think something else, another comment that I had, and I'll remember here in a minute. Is trying to think which one it was. I know one of them was about the sea. Okay? So, there you go. Now, do not whatsoever eat the root. Okay? Because the root, yes, it has a lot of medicinal stuff in there. But I don't know, okay? I think that's what they use for that, and the seeds is what they're using for researching it to cure certain things. Now, as far as medicinal, okay, India, because history comes from the south of India and Africa, okay? India has been using it for medicinal purposes for 4,000 years, folks. They didn't say anything about food. Medicinal purposes, 4,000 years. Now, I'm glad it's food because those countries, the malnutrition and stuff like that, they're planting maruska. That's my dog, I'm sorry. They're planting moringas, and they're using the leaves to eat and feed themselves. Mothers takes even the powder, extra powder, so that they finally have good milk for their babies. So it is a food. It's a magical food, moringa. Okay, and so yeah. But how it started it is a medicinal alternative at the time. Now, 4,000 years ago, good Lord, who knows? I mean, then I don't even know how life would have been 4,000 years. Do you folks? Unless I will go back and do some research on that. I might have to. So, take what I say, don't take it lightly. Because taking care of your body is not something to laugh about. It's something very serious, okay? And heck, the aloe vera juice, okay? I had a reaction on aloe vera juice. And then, yeah, you can drink it. Many people drink it. Now, I love aloe vera. I keep it for, medicinal purpose. I put it on, if a irritation or a cut or something, I put it in there, and it's wonderful. But I don't know if it's something that they're putting on the juice that I'm allergic to, or it's just the aloe vera itself, that way, to drink it. But I did try it one time. I really did. And my friend that was driving with me could vouch for it, because I have to go to emergency room. Absolutely. So you see, there again, a very easy, wonderful little plant. So that is why you have to research it. And this is why you have to ask your doctor. Now, those of you that don't want to, hey, do whatever you want to. It's your body, it's your life, it's whatever. Don't ask me, because I'm not going to tell you to do it. Okay? I hope this video has helped you guys, because I don't know what else to tell you. But I still probably have some comments. That's just life, and that's the way the world whirls. As you all know, then once you know me, I don't care what comments they put in there. But I hope that maybe they're deaf like me and they can hear me. If you have any problem understanding me, I want to know. Leave a phone number. Let's talk. But I tell you one thing. I love moringa, and that's one thing too about moringa. If you think you're gonna eat, I'm gonna take moringa for a week or so and then leave it alone, honey, you can leave it alone for one day, and the next day it won't work. Moringa has to be taken. It's like a food. See? It is like a food. You have to have it to work. And you have to have it every freaking day, or it does not work. So I am committed to moringa for the rest of my life. Unfortunately, my mother was taking it three tablets a day. She's 94, as I said. Unfortunately, it didn't help her. But Moringa helps certain cancers. They didn't say which one in my research. Some of them are iffish, you know. They don't want to commit themselves, and I can understand that. Okay? The same way in my research, they say that they're doing research. They think, they didn't say for sure, they think it might even cure diabetes. Okay? Let me quote again. They think, they didn't say for sure, they might cure, definitely help diabetes, and it helped me. I'll tell you why in a minute. Okay? And also, Alzheimer's. And if that is something, wouldn't it be awesome? I think it'd be fantastic. Now, let me tell you something too. Since I've been taking Moringa, I've been taking it about a year now. I started actually the week before Christmas, or a few days before Christmas, somewhere around there. So we're close to 1 year. And in 1 year, it's been fantastic. But since I'm taking it, the last 2 blood tests, and it's about maybe 6 months, so I've already taken 2 since I've been taking Moringa. My thyroid is great. My cholesterol, which is always over 200, like 212, 10, even more, it's 180. I'm going, whoa! I have not changed my habit of eating. And I try to eat healthy. I know that, but I haven't really changed anything. Okay, so that's wonderful for me. My blood pressure is lower. So this is what has helped me. And the sugar, I was in the border of diabetes. It's great. I'm below that. So those are the 4 things that has helped me. Besides my arthritis, that's 5, I guess. And it's just been, you know, I have a friend, she's the sweetest thing. I love her to death, but she cannot commit. She wanted to start the Moringa, but you have to keep on going. You cannot just do a little bit of it. It's something you take for the rest of your life. And like I said, I take 4 and then sometimes 2 extra at night. So do your research. If you need to, talk to your doctor. Those that don't want to, do whatever you want to. I'm not telling you what to do. It's your problem. Okay? And live a life that you deserve. Be happy. You know, with everything that I have right now, and I have a lot on my plate, and sometimes it's hard. It really is very, very hard. One thing I have is the Lord on my side. And without Him, I don't know what I do. Be happy. Don't be negative about things. Be positive about it and listen to God, because He's wonderful. Now, I'm not preaching, because I believe every denomination has His very good things. Everyone. And but be happy. Laugh if you can. Enjoy your day. Every moment, every minute special. Being negative, it had to be horrible. I mean, I can have one bad day, and I'm not saying I'm not going to have a bad day. I had them. And lately, maybe more than one. But I only allow myself one bad day a day, every so often. And I feel pity for myself, have my pity little party and stuff like that. And usually if I talk to my friend, she gets it out of it right away. So that's good. But normally I'm a very positive person. And I live life to its limits. And I love life. As long as I'm in this earth, the Lord has keep us for some reason. I never ever dreamed that I would be taking care of my mother. Yes, not a problem. That's how she moved up here with me, to be with me for the rest of her life. I had never dreamed that she had to go through cancer. And unfortunately, this type of cancer comes out of the blue. It doesn't matter what you take. It doesn't have any symptoms. Doctors even a little vague about it, to tell you the truth. But one thing they would say, I mentioned I had to go get my blood work done a week or so ago. And I already had my result. This is what I could tell you. And I had asked my doctor, I said, I thought maybe I might have some, some symptoms, She says, no. This, pancreas cancer does not have any symptoms. It comes. It's very painful, extremely painful. And I know because I see my mother sometimes with that pain, and it really puts me in knots. It breaks my heart. It really does. And it goes fast. Now fast, I don't know how fast she'll be here on this earth. We take every day, one day at a time, and try to make it just as good as possible as we can for her to be comfortable. And there are days, right now, she lays down a lot. And I was kind of looking, and she said, she went back to bed, see. She likes to stay in the recliner. Excuse me, I have to stay with her. Excuse me, I gotta need my juice. So I have to, she lays down most of the time. She's more comfortable that way. And but unfortunately Moringa didn't work for that. It worked for some cancers. You have to take a lot of it. You take, and then you would go to a special doctor that strictly, knows Moringa and what Moringa can do for you. Okay? But until then, like I say, I love Moringa. I have not told you what to do whatsoever. Research it. Don't do as I do. Do as I say. And I say to you, research Moringa. Okay? And yes, it is a food. Excuse me. But also, it's a medicinal alternative. And if you do know what a medicinal alternative is, ask your doctor, look it up in the dictionary. Or look it up on Google. But to me, as I gather it, alternative medicine is something that instead of taking a drug, you're taking something that's natural. From herbs, from plants, from whatever, from a tree. So yes, it is a medicinal alternative. And if you want to, tell me I'm lying about it, go for it. I don't care. So, and I don't. Life is too short. So even with your comments, it doesn't bother me. I answer them because just in case some of the people thought the same thing and they didn't say or they didn't comment on it, so they know for sure. But I never did say there was a medicine. To me, a medicine is something that's a prescription medicine and it's a drug. Alternative medicine is different. I hope this answers some of your questions. On that note too, about doing some more videos, which I had one person, ask me about videos. They haven't seen one in 6 months. Now you know why. Although I already answered that particular one. I'm gonna try to get more videos out. I think I'm getting, and I hope I do, this week I will get my ORV. It's a C class, and I'm gonna be practically got her the whole thing and redo it. I'm really excited about that. I can do that right outside in front of my house because the front room, my mother's there. She can see me. She feels more comfortable when she's, she can see me and wave at me and all that. And also I have one of those baby monitors that I can, take with me so I can hear her also. But yeah, I'm gonna try to make more videos if I can as soon as I get it. But before I do, I need a new camera. This is wonderful. The iPad, oh my God, I just love it. Makes wonderful videos. The problem is that I need something that I can see things a close up, but also it's gonna have a camera to see long way, so you can get a little more, you can see more closer the things that I'm gonna be doing, but an overall look at the same time. So I need to do that as soon as I have some help, which it will be this next week. I finally had asked for help with, I have my daughters going to come one day a week, every other week, and then I have a friend that she's going to be here also one day a week, every other week. So actually, but it's going to work out that I'll have one day a week off, which I haven't had any help whatsoever up to this now. So that's going to help a little bit too for me. I'm not really, I'm a body, I'm a homebody, but knowing that I can get out for 5-10 minutes and come back feels good, but I haven't been able to do that now with my mother. I just won't leave her. And she is in hospice, but you just come here, hospice usually just come for, very little time to check her out, to hear what I have to say, what has been going on for, in that time that she has been not come to see her. And basically they said they cannot stay more than 30 minutes, or max an hour if it's complications or something like that. And they don't give me enough time to go anywhere, because just to go to where I go buy groceries is 30 minutes going and 30 minutes come back. So, But anyway, I got that resolved. I don't want pity from anybody. Everything is fine with me. I do want your prayers for my mom, that she has an easy journey. That's all I want. The Lord is on my side. I can take care of myself. He never leaves me. But honestly, she's a little bit afraid of going, even though she doesn't say. So pray for her. I really appreciate that. Until next time, God bless you.